Brilliance Audio presents Constance by Matthew FitzSimmons. Performed by January Lavoy. For Allison. Part 1. Upload, download. She died. This was the way she died. And when her breath was done, took up her simple wardrobe and started for the sun. Her little figure at the gate, the angels must have spied, since I could never find her upon the mortal side. Vanished. Emily Dickinson. Chapter 1. The little purple Christmas tree had a lot to answer for. Con hadn't celebrated Christmas in the 3 years she'd lived in Washington, D.C. Hadn't meant to this year either. But then, on the way home from the corner store, she noticed the tree in a box of junk left on the sidewalk outside her building. She couldn't say what made her rescue it, but it felt right playing Charlie Brown in her very own melancholy Christmas special. She took it up to her apartment and set it on a table, where it twinkled at her hopefully. Other than being 2 feet tall and purple, and not smelling a bit of pine, the little tree was virtually indistinguishable from the real thing. But it put her in an uncharacteristically festive mood, and she poured herself into decorating. She even baked Gamma Jaw's fruitcake, which sat untouched on the kitchen counter, but made the apartment smell like home back in Texas. However, her spirits, like the tree, proved artificial. Celebrating the holidays alone was like setting a bonfire in her living room, one that cast unwelcome light into all the dark, carefully disregarded recesses of her life. The delicate truce she'd recently established with her depression unraveled overnight, and she woke on Christmas morning feeling low as hell. She worked remotely for a small nonprofit, which made it far too easy to avoid human contact if she chose. But how had it been a week since she'd left the apartment for anything other than food? Einstein should have spent more time investigating the uneven way that time passed in December, the supermassive black hole of the Gregorian calendar. Perhaps that was why she accepted the invitation to the dinner that night, an orphan potluck for people with no way to get home for the holidays. Not that she would have set foot in Lanesboro even if she could afford the ticket. She hadn't been home in close to 5 years, not since the beginning of her sophomore year in college, when Mary Darcy...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?